Did you know that if you need a gun to protect your home, the revolver is perhaps the perfect gun? Well, now that you know this, you might be tempted to simply run off to a gun store and get a revolver. This seems quite smart, but not every revolver can get the job done, especially considering the fact that they have different calibers. There are several revolvers in the market, so getting one with the right caliber can be quite a challenge. You surely will need a great deal of experience to get the right revolver ammo to defend your home. Well, this isn't something that can happen overnight, but why wait to pick up all the experience in the revolver world when we can help you select the right revolver ammo? From the .38 Special to the .22 Magnum. These are 10 most powerful revolver ammo to defend your home. Trust me, number 1 will shock you. .22 Magnum, also known as the .22 Winchester Magnum Rimfire, .22 MRF, .22 WMRF, and the .22 WMR. The .22 Magnum is a rimfire cartridge that comes loaded with bullet weights that range from 50 grains at 470 meters per second to 30 grains at 670 meters per second. However, this was always the case. Originally, it used to come loaded with 40 grains at 610 meters per second. Although the .22 Magnum was introduced by Winchester in 1959, it wasn't used by Winchester until the Winchester Model 61 slide rifle was released. A year before the release of the Winchester Model 62 slide rifle, the .22 Magnum was used by the Marlin Levermatic rifle in 1959, as tweaking its design to deal with this cartridge was quite easy. Well, with the Winchester Model 62 slide rifle coming on board, this cartridge soon began enjoying some use in revolvers made by Smith & Wesson and Ruger. This ammo is quite pricey. However, it features some real power and significantly helps with accuracy, and this is something Police College graduate Wilburn Roberts agrees to. I must say I enjoyed firing and testing this handgun more so than any in perhaps the previous 2 years. Reliability, accuracy, and novelty all played a part. The technical aspects of the pistol are fascinating. It is a .22, but a .22 Magnum. That means muzzle blast, power, and real accuracy. Unfortunately, it also means the ammunition costs as much as 9mm Luger. If you aren't keen on spending a lot of money and need an ammo that works for small games, this next revolver ammo works just fine. .32 H&R Magnum, developed in 1984 by Federal Premium Ammunition and Harrington and Richardson. The .32 H&R Magnum is a rimmed cartridge that was built to increase the energy and speed of the .32 Smith & Wesson long cartridge. The .32 H&R Magnum cartridge is one of the many .32 caliber handgun cartridges. However, it really isn't in the same class as the others. Its performance is significantly superior to theirs. Also, it is apt for small game hunting. Well, this doesn't limit it to just small game hunting, it is also great for keeping your home safe. What's more, it offers 6 shots over 5 and is associated with very high velocity. Unfortunately, you might have to deal with fewer ammo choices. Not everyone is comfortable using ammo that they might struggle to find. If you fall into this class, maybe you should try the next caliber. .41 Magnum. The .41 Magnum was built for large frame revolvers. It was designed by Remington Arms Company and introduced to the market in 1964 for law enforcement and hunting purposes. However, this doesn't mean it is limited to just these purposes. There is a lot it can do. The .41 Magnum isn't super popular. Unlike the .44 Magnum and the .357 Magnum cartridges, it didn't enjoy a great deal of popularity, but don't let this deceive you. It's still a top quality product. As a matter of fact, some folks prefer it to the .44 Magnum as it is associated with slightly lower recoil. Also, its bullet trajectory at long range is a little flatter. This cartridge is not the heaviest and might not be the best for the largest of games. Nonetheless, its light recoil is a major advantage, and this makes it ideal for folks that are new to shooting revolvers. Well, it might not be the best for large games, but this isn't a problem if you have no business in the woods. If you are loving these revolver ammos so far, don't forget to subscribe for more expert gun reviews. On .38 Special. The .38 Special, designed by Smith & Wesson, is a centerfire cartridge that has been around since 1898. This means it has lasted the test of time, making it a great product for anyone keen on buying a long-lasting revolver ammo. The .38 Special might be open to everyone at the moment. However, things used to be different. Between 1920 and 1990, it was designed for the United States police departments. Although it was a major revolver ammo, it wasn't good enough to do the same for the military. Nonetheless, it was a sidearm cartridge for the US Army in the First and Second World Wars, in the Vietnam War, and in the Korean War. This revolver cartridge is one of the most reputable and popular in the world. There are several reasons for this, and chief among them are its manageable recoil and durability. This revolver cartridge is no longer associated with the police department and the military. Right now, it is available to virtually everyone and comes in handy for small game hunting, personal defense, formal target competition, and recreational target shooting. However, it isn't exactly cheap. This ammo will easily pass for a military-grade ammo, but if you want something that isn't associated with the military, the .44 Magnum works just fine. .44 Magnum, known as the 10.9 by 33mm R or the .44 Remington Magnum, this revolver cartridge, which was built originally for revolvers, isn't limited to just revolvers. It has been adopted for rifles and carbines. The .44 Magnum has some features in common with the .44 Special, and this is as expected as the .44 Special is its parent case. This ammo is better than the .44 Special as it is loaded to higher pressures and lengthened. This helps provide it with an increase in velocity and energy. Different people have different ideas of what this revolver ammo offers. However, some folks considered it the most powerful handgun cartridge in the world at some point. Well, there has been a release of other revolver ammos that are considerably more powerful. Nonetheless, for what it lacks in power, the .44 Magnum has a great recoil, and this has made it very commercially successful. The recoil of this ammo makes it easy to shoot, but this next revolver ammo is even easier to shoot. .327 Federal Magnum, introduced by Federal Premium Ammunition and marketed by Sturm, Ruger & Company. It was designed in a bid to improve on the already existing .32 H&R Magnum, which made it to the market in 1984. So, it easily passes for a Super Magnum and is also considered a Magnum of a Magnum. The .327 Federal Magnum makes shooting and self-defense a lot easier than a lot of people ever thought possible. And if this is something you doubt, just maybe the words of David Freeman, a gun shop owner, a former hunter, and a firearm collector might convince you. He said, "The Little Taurus revolver, as well as the Ruger SP-101, are a bit snappy when shooting the .327 Magnum rounds, but they are primarily point-and-shoot defensive guns. In either gun, the double-action trigger pull maxes out my 12-pound trigger pull gauge, but it doesn't feel hard, and it is a smooth pull back to the break. The single-action pull averages just over 6 pounds. Although this ammo isn't the most affordable, its reduced recoil offers a lot of value for money. We are slowly getting to the #1 revolver ammo, but if you are learning something new, smash that like button and let us know which caliber you're eyeing. .44 Special. The .44 Special was developed in 1997 by Smith & Wesson for the New Century revolver, which was put out a year later. It is a smokeless powder center fire metallic revolver cartridge. The .44 Special was a huge cartridge until the 1950s, when the presence of the .44 Magnum led to a reduction in its demand. Due to this, it became a lot less popular among firearm companies. Well, the days it suffered a reduction in demand are gone. It is currently beginning to enjoy an increase in demand. There are various reasons for this. However, chief among them is it can fit into the longer chambers associated with .44 Magnum revolvers. That's not all. Despite the fact that it isn't a modern cartridge, it is reputable for its accuracy and low recoil. .45 Colt. The .45 Colt dates all the way back to 1872. It is a straight-walled rimmed handgun cartridge and was initially built for the Colt single-action Army revolver. A year after it hit the market, it was adopted by the United States Army and was the official handgun cartridge of the United States Army for almost 2 decades. Well, the US Army has moved on. However, that doesn't mean it is no longer a top-quality product. It still offers a lot of value for money and is one product you might want to try if you want a slight feel of what being in the military feels like. This ammo is reliable, powerful, and versatile, but it isn't the most accurate. Speaking about versatility, the .45 Colt isn't the only versatile ammo in this video. This next ammo also has versatility as its strong point. .357 Magnum introduced in 1935 by Smith & Wesson, the .357 Magnum is an improvement on the .38 Special cartridge. Since coming on the scene, it has become very widespread and is very reputable for its very effective terminal ballistics. This revolver ammo, which was created by Douglas B. Wesson, Philip B. Sharp, and Elmer Keith, came into existence as a response to Colt's .38 Super Automatic. Since coming on the scene, the .357 Magnum is seen by several gun users as a perfect self-defense and hunting ammo. Well, this means you don't need to get two different ammos for defending your home and for hunting. You can easily kill two birds with one stone. Since this revolver is versatile, you might need huge financial muscles to get one. In a moment, we will discover the #1 revolver ammo, but in the meantime, if you found this info valuable, smash that like button and join our community for more insider tips.
All right, eyes and ears. Here we go.
410 bore. The 410 bore might be associated with pest control and game hunting. However, it is also a great ammo for defending the home. This revolver ammo is perhaps smaller than a lot of the revolvers you might have used. However, it's very easy to use and might as well be one of the easiest revolver ammos you will come across. Since this caliber can be used easily, it is a great product for folks who are new to shooting, ultimately making it not as intimidating for newbies to shoot. At this point, you perhaps think it isn't so effective. However, that's far from the truth. The 410 bore is as effective as a revolver can get, but might not come with all the power you need. Let's hear from you. Which of these revolver ammos would you go for? Comment below and remember to subscribe for more expert insights.